Hey, what's going on? Let me put on my beautiful headgear here. All right. Let me see. Can I see how many people are on here? I think I can. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with this. I'm not going to wait for people to get on here. Some people probably watch this on the replay anyways. But thank you so much for tuning in. I got some stuff I want to share with you. So I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. I know it's been a while since I've been doing videos on Facebook and YouTube. And there's a reason why. And I'm going to tell you all of that right now for those of you that care. So about 2 years ago, I did a video on, starting with YouTube, I did a video on YouTube, and I was just doing video reports. I was just talking about different things that was going on. Actually, this was maybe 3 years ago now that I think about it. You remember, it was right at the end of President Trump's first term. Well, right at the end of President Trump's first term, going into Joe Biden, I did this video report talking about the different things that they're wanting to do before we could go back to work. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They had these little cars that they want you to get. I have to speak this way right now because I want this message to go out. And I'm going to ask everybody right now, if you're watching on Facebook, watching on YouTube right now, please, can you hit the share button on this? So about three and a half years ago, I did a video on YouTube, and YouTube decided to remove my channel completely. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't show any nudity. I wasn't cursing. I wasn't calling for violence or any of that. But YouTube decided to take my channel down because I shared information that another news organization was talking about, and they were talking about before we can go back to work that we should have to take a certain thing. Y'all know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about, right? So they were saying that we had to take a certain thing before they said we should be forced to get a certain thing before we go back to work. Like they wouldn't allow you to go to movie theaters. Let me show you something here. I got this for you. Watch. This is something that you earn. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah. This is something that you earn when you reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I actually achieved this. This is the actual real deal. You can see that. See that right there? This is the real deal. They sent me this in the mail, certificate and everything, Unite America First, for passing 100,000 subscribers. This was on YouTube. And YouTube took my channel down, completely took my channel down. And I did the appeals on it, and they came back and said, nope. And, they gave me the excuses on why they wanted to do that. Wow. Thank you so much I'm surprised that YouTube is allowing that to happen. Thank you so much for that, Nora. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And so it's been that channel, it was around 112,000, 115,000 subscribers, and they took it down. Would not let me have it back. And I didn't do anything wrong. Other than tell the truth, other than expose what was happening. So what could I do about it? There's nothing I could do about it. I don't have the money to get lawyers. I see Steven Crowder. He has these team of lawyers. He would always get his lawyers, and then YouTube would reinstate his account when they would do it to him. But I don't have that type of money. So I couldn't do it. So I was just SOL. I was out of luck. Well, so I went ahead. For the most part, I walked away from YouTube on that channel when they did that to my channel for maybe 6 months to a year, what have you. And then I went ahead and I got this YouTube channel, which is kind of weird because it's kind of technically the same. It is the same account, but not the same. It's weird. I don't know how I was able to get to this point with this account, but they removed all the subscribers. Nonetheless, 2 years later, 3.5 years later, my Facebook account gets hacked. So the first time they did on YouTube, and now And I saw some similarities to when they did my YouTube, my Facebook started. I think they were working together. But then I get to my Facebook account. My main Facebook account that I'm currently on right now, it got hacked. It got hacked by a group of people. And the interesting thing is the group of people that hacked my Facebook account, they all come from Pakistan, India. And how do I know this? Because I have screenshots. I have screenshots of their faces, of their accounts, their Facebook accounts. I have screenshots of them. And when I talked to Facebook support, every time I told Facebook support about the hackers, and as soon as I told Facebook support, hold on, before I get to that part, when I would talk to Facebook support, I realized that they have the same accent. So if you've ever talked to Facebook support, they're Indian, right? Which there's nothing wrong with people from India, because when I worked in California, I've met some really awesome people from India. So let's just get that out of the air right now. Let's get that out of the air. People from India, there's really awesome people from India. But what I noticed is that the people that were hacking my account, they were from India as well. And I noticed this too. When I told Facebook that I had screenshots of the hackers that took over my Facebook account, they cut off communication with me. Facebook support, mind you, I am paying for Facebook support. You know how on X, if you go on X, you can get a verified if you go on X and you pay for it. Well, Facebook started doing the same thing after Elon Musk started doing that. And this was before my Facebook account was hacked. And because I'm paying for the verification, the blue check on Facebook, they said that I would have access to support. They would give me a call. And at first, that's what they were doing. And when my Facebook account got hacked, I opened up tickets with Facebook. I was asking them to take the content down. They refused to take the content down. And now I'm paying for service. I'm paying for service for them to help me. And they refused to do it. And it went on for maybe about 6 months. About 6 months. And then I opened up another ticket because I kept trying, because at this point I couldn't do anything. That my picture was still on there. They was putting this borderline pornographic stuff that was on my Facebook page, and the people, 100,000 people left my page because they were thinking it was me putting it up there. After all of 7 years of having this account, I've never, ever put anything out there like that. And then after 7 years, all of a sudden you see this stuff going up there, and people say it was so bad. People were leaving the page, just unfollowing the page left and right. Up to over 100,000 people unfollowed the page, which I don't blame them, because I wouldn't want to see the stuff either. Well, when I finally got my Facebook page back, I reached out to Facebook support, the Facebook support that I am paying for. I am paying for this support. They told me that they were not able to remove any of the content, and then I would be able to remove it. And then I was told that after this content that the hacker put on my Facebook page, and they know very well that it was hackers that put it on there, it wasn't me. And they told me that it would be a time period before they rolled off of my page. Well, and during that time period, I asked them the question about the monetization of my Facebook page. And what they end up doing is they remove the monetization for people sending me stars. And for those of you that are on Facebook, you know what I'm talking about. People used to send me stars all the time, and then they removed that option just out the blue. And originally they were saying it's because of the activity on my Facebook page. And I made it, and I have documents. I got screenshots of everything. I kept emails, screenshots. They're supposedly be recording the conversations that I've had with them. So I have all of the receipts. I have everything that this communication. I even opened up a police report. I've actually filed information with the Better Business Bureau. I've actually done, I've done everything under the sun that I could think of. I even talked to 2 lawyers, because at first, originally, they were running my name through the mud, and they would not prevent it from happening. And then come to find out, they were doing this to a lot of other people. And it looks like, on the outside looking in, it looks like that the hackers and the Facebook support people might be together on the outside looking in. I don't have no tangible proof of that other than when I let them know that the hacker, I have screenshots of the hackers, and all of a sudden they no longer want to talk to me. They cut off communications. When I would go to open up another ticket, try to chat with them, the chat would no longer work. And this is after I let them know that I had all the screenshots of the hackers. It was fine up until I let them know that. Maybe I should have never let them know that. Well, after me asking them about the stars, how come people are no longer able to send me stars? Because I haven't done anything wrong. I opened up a ticket, and every single time I would open up a ticket on Facebook, when I'm paying for support, they would automatically close the case. They would say the case is, they would say the case has been completed. So if you go into the system and it says completed, to me, the average person, means that that case has been closed. 100% closed, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? They said it's been closed. That's the way I perceive it. Because when I would try to go in there, I would have to reopen the ticket and put a comment on it, and then they would just automatically close it back. Maybe it's their automated system. I don't know. But they would say it's been completed when it hasn't been completed. And this wasn't the first thing. There was a number of other things where this happened with. Well, because I asked a question about the stars and they never would fix it for me. It says it was enabled on my side, but no one could actually have access to it. And that's the reason why I opened up the ticket on it. Well, then I received an email from Facebook telling me that I'm going to lose. They're removing all of my monetization. So here I can't make any money. You know, I'm trying in this economy. I'm trying to make it where I can keep the lights on, trying to make it where I can put food on the table. And because I no longer do IT, I was producing content as trying to make a living, producing content. And, you know, these companies, for the most part, they kind of ask people to, you know, produce content, because the more content they have on these platforms, the more they are able to get sponsors and, you know, advertisement dollars. So then that way the advertisers can just have a bigger range of advertisement to different people. And that's the reason why they kind of encourage people to create content, right? Now there's millions of people creating content. Well, because I opened up that ticket asking about Facebook stars, they never did anything about it. They closed the ticket on their end. And then I open up another ticket asking about it. And they would just automatically close that case out. And then I think I opened up maybe 2 or 3 after that, and they just automatically closed the case. Then I received an email saying that they're removing my monetization altogether on Facebook because I did not respond to their ticketing system about me asking about the monetization in the first place. So they're saying because I didn't ask, they're just cutting all my monetization off. And why do I bring all this up? And I've never told this story here on Facebook. I don't know if you're going to share this video or not, but you see I have President Trump up here. And the reason why I'm talking about this now is because of what President Trump says in this video. This is a video that I'm going to share with you. What President Trump says in this video is what I've been waiting for. What millions of people like me in my situation have been waiting for. We've been wanting to just be able to produce content. And again, I don't curse. I don't show nudity. And I never call for violence. But I do talk about different things that's happening in the world, in America. And here it is in this economy. I'm just trying to make a living on something that I've been able to make a living on. Not doing no criminal activity or any of that. But because of that, they've done this to me. And I know that I'm not the only one. So I'm going to share this video with you of President Trump. For those of you that have not seen this, this is such a powerful video. This inspired me. His video right here, because you know what just happened this past November 5th. We know what happened, right? We're all right now, most of us in this country, we're so excited of what happened this November. And he's already on his game. So let me play this video for you. And when I come back, then we're going to talk about it. Watch this, because President Trump is finally doing what I've been wanting to happen for a long time. And I'm hoping that the tech companies will actually go ahead and just reinstate people that they've removed, that they banned, that they blocked, that they censored. I'm hoping that in good faith that they will reverse all of the damage that they've been doing to everybody. But let me play this for you.
If we don't have free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple, just like dominoes, one by one. They'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis- or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in the new online censorship regime, which is absolutely destructive and terrible, and to aggressively prosecute any and all crimes identified. These include possible violations of federal civil rights law, campaign finance laws, federal election law, securities law, and antitrust laws, the Hatch Act, and a host of other potential criminal, civil, regulatory, and constitutional offenses. To assist in these efforts, I am urging House Republicans to immediately send preservation letters, and we have to do this right now, to the Biden administration, the Biden campaign, and every Silicon Valley tech giant, ordering them not to destroy evidence of censorship. Third, upon my inauguration as president, I will ask Congress to send a bill to my desk revising Section 230 to get big online platforms out of censorship business. From now on, digital platforms should only qualify for immunity protection under Section 230 if they meet high standards of neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism, while dramatically curtailing their power to arbitrarily restrict lawful speech. Fourth, we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen under the false guise of tackling so-called mis- and disinformation. The federal government should immediately stop funding all nonprofits and academic programs that support this authoritarian project. If any U.S. university is discovered to have engaged in censorship activities or election interferences in the past, such as flagging social media content for removal of blacklisting, those universities should lose federal research dollars and federal student loan support for a period of 5 years and maybe more. We should also enact new laws laying out clear criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who partner with private entities to do an end run around the Constitution and deprive Americans of their First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. In other words, deprive them of their vote. And once you lose those elections, and once you lose your borders like we have, you no longer have a country. Furthermore, to confront the problems of major platforms being infiltrated by legions of former deep staters and intelligence officials, there should be a 7-year cooling off period before any employee of the FBI, CIA, NSA, DNI, DHS, or DOD is allowed to take a job at a company possessing vast quantities of U.S. user data. Fifth, the time has finally come for Congress to pass a digital Bill of Rights. This should include a right to digital due process. In other words, government officials should need a court order to take down online content, not send information requests such as the FBI was sending to Twitter. Furthermore, when users of big online platforms have their content or accounts removed, throttled, shadow banned, or otherwise restricted, no matter what name they use, they should have the right to be informed that it's happening, the right to a specific explanation of the reason why, and the right to a timely appeal. In addition, all users over the age of 18 should have the right to opt out of content moderation and curation entirely and receive an unmanipulated stream of information if they so choose. The fight for free speech is a matter of victory or death for America and for the survival of Western civilization itself. When I am president, this whole rotten system of censorship and information control will be ripped out of the system at large. There won't be anything left. By restoring free speech, we will begin to reclaim our democracy and save our nation. Thank you, and God bless America.
Y'all see that? Now you understand why I wanted to do this video now. And I've been waiting for so long because I know for a fact that I'm not the only person that they've done the shadow banning to, the censorship. I mean, like right now on Facebook, I can see I still have around 350,000. I have 450. I was almost 500,000 people on Facebook. I think it's like 300, and they're still removing people from my Facebook page. They're constantly removing people right now. And what it tells me that there's 181 people on here. And you mean to tell me that they won't even allow 1% to get it? 1%. And I know YouTube, they've been shadow banning me for the longest. My account is only like 5,000 subscribers. And they won't even allow it to go up. It's like 5,600, I think. Won't even allow it to go up. So they're still doing the shadow banning. So I'm so thankful. I give God all the glory that President Trump is our president now. He's going to be inaugurated. It's so awesome. I'm so thankful for that. And he's actually addressing it. And you know what it is? They did it to him. When they removed him, because he didn't say anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. And they removed him from all of these platforms because they did not want us to hear him. And he addressed it in this video. He addressed all of it in this video. And he said that people, for example, like right now, look, I have 166 people on here watching. Everybody, you should be able to watch what it is that you want to watch. You should be able to watch whatever it is you want to watch. If you don't want to watch it, you shouldn't have to watch it. If you want to watch it, you should have the choice on watching it or not. It should be your choice. Just because they don't like Will Johnson, because I'm a black man that's conservative and my color has nothing to do with it, but it's an extra thing that they don't like. But because I am black and I'm a conservative and I support President Trump, this is the reason why they hindered me. Let's just keep it real. Wow. Ellie, thank you so much. I'm so sorry you've been dealing with this. I miss seeing you. May the windows of heaven open up to you and God pour his blessings. The light of Christ lead you and may you find rest. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. But President Trump, and he's going to do executive order to start addressing these issues right now. He's going to do executive order to start addressing this right now. And that's what I've been waiting for. I've been looking for this day to come. and I've been just trying to hang on. You know, for like example, I really don't post anything on my Facebook because I've been doing a little bit here and there, a little here and there. Same thing on YouTube, a little bit here and there, because I'm trying to keep the accounts that I do have, because I know there's still a lot of wonderful people that are on Facebook, and there's a lot of wonderful people that are on YouTube. They want to watch from YouTube, they want to watch from Facebook, but there's people in these companies that feel that I should not be heard. There's people in these companies that want to silence my voice. They're wanting to do all of this stuff. But again, really quick, y'all see this? This is what I received, and I still have it. And they deleted my channel, and I didn't do anything wrong. I did absolutely nothing wrong. I did zero wrong. And they did this to me. And so just imagine all the other people that quit their jobs producing content. This was not easy. Achieving 100,000 subscribers on YouTube was not easy. It took me years to do it. And they deleted my channel for doing nothing wrong. I did absolutely nothing wrong. So I'm looking forward to President Trump addressing these issues. And like I said again, I have the receipts. I documented everything. And President Trump is actually calling for Joe Biden to tell the tech companies not to delete anything. Not to delete anything. And he's calling them out. He's already putting it out there, because I can only imagine that they're going to try to scrub the servers as much as possible. I mean, they've done this all wrong for so long. Why would they not try to scrub it? Why would they not? And President Trump goes in there and he finds out that they did scrub the data, because I'll tell you, I've documented everything that they've done to me. I've documented everything that they've done to me. Even on Facebook, at one point, they were giving me copyright strikes for my own voice. You understand what I'm telling you? I would do videos where there's no other sound other than my voice, just to get a copyright strike saying that I use audio content that was not mine, and it was strictly my voice. It was happening constantly, over and over and over and over again. And they did this so that I would not be able to make the income, so I would not be able to do it. But people that were out there doing just horrific things, nothing was happening to them. Nothing was happening to them. It was only happening to people like me. So I'm going to ask everybody if you would bless me by sharing this video. Some people may be scared right now to still share the content that I'm sharing, and I don't know why, because there's no curse words in here. The only thing that was in here other than me is President Trump. There's no nudity, there's no violence or none of that. Other than I gave God all the glory that President Trump won. I give him all the glory. Thank you, Jesus. And we need this positivity, what he's talking about bringing. We need this right now. We need this right now. So if you would, please bless me. Hit the thumbs up on smash the thumb up on YouTube. Please share it. There's a share button. Please share it on X. Share it on Truth Social. Share it on Getter, Truth Social. Please share it. And on Facebook, please hit the share button. Please. I'm asking everybody, someone out there seeing the same thing, that they may need to see this video, knowing that they're not the only ones, and they probably haven't even seen President Trump. He just said this, like yesterday? I went to sleep last night. I watched this video last night, and I had a hard time sleeping. I was like, yes. I'm so excited that he's going to do this. Ellie, thank you so much. Love how Trump is attaching consequences for anyone trying to hide or scrub info. They have nowhere to run. Let's go. Take care. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. That is a true blessing. It's a true blessing that you are all sharing this for me, and you're hitting the thumbs up on YouTube. It is a true blessing. I mean, most of y'all have been watching me for over the years. You know that I wouldn't put any of this nonsense out there. And I only want to seek the truth. And with that being said, I will admit that I'm not perfect. I don't know anyone who's perfect. I don't know anybody. There's only been one that's been perfect, and that is Jesus Christ. But my goal is to seek the truth, and I only want to share information. I should be able to share information without retaliation just because they don't like it. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. Again, please share this video. Please share this video.